The setup might be a bit of overkill, but I've done a lot of work on this project and I don't want to screw it up here. So I've tied down the grinder, trying to get away from as much variation in that as possible. The clamping mechanism is the shaky part, but we'll see how that goes. Dust collection's all rigged up. That's going to be a big thing for this because it does make a lot of dust. Put on my stuff. Turn off my hearing aids. Face shield first, then hearing protection. And there's a lot of stuff. Sometimes it makes you feel like you're ready for a nuclear attack. I think I'll leave the dust mask on for a little bit. A little bit more to go. Wheels running straight and true. Now it's going to wear and it's going to have some out of roundness as time goes on, but I can dress it back again. I don't think I'll have to use the grinder anymore because I've taken off almost 3/4 of an inch in some spots. There's still this chip here, but that chip goes down quite a ways and it really is not going to interfere too much with the way the grinding wheel works. So I'm just going to let that go. I think I have a functioning grinder. Now I need to come up with a watering can. Now that the dust is settled a bit, I can take the dust mask off. Hopefully I don't have to do this again every day. Now that the dust is settled and I've got the wheel ground, it's time to make up a way to put a drip of water on top of the stone. The grinder came with this piece of steel strap. It was bolted to one of the bearing mount bolts. I think that was just because that was the bolts that they had to work with. I'm going to put another hole in the side of the frame down here so I can get a little bit lower and so I don't have to loosen up those bearing mount bolts because they're just long enough to hold on the bearings right now. I'm going to drill a hole in the side here, fasten this piece of steel bar on there, drill a hole in the side of the tin can and mount that up. Once I get it proofed out, I'll probably put a squirt of black paint on it too.
This video is not to be viewed by anyone under the age of 13 in the U.S. or 16 in the European Union without the express written permission of the parents or the legal guardians of the underage person. Such written permission must be on file at the local government entity in charge of enforcing the rules and regulations established by the FTC. Anyone violating these terms is admitting by default that they hold harmless the owners and operators of this channel. Any and all questions should be addressed to your local branch of the FTC.